Hey there, Lime at the Toy Temple, and today I picked up quite a few Black Series action figures. So instead of filming this one, and then editing, and then uploading for weeks on end, I mean that'd be what, 3 weeks worth of Black Series? Why not just open them all up? Get them out of their boxes. I mean, we've got a lot of heavy hitters here. We've got Lando Calrissian, Captain Rex, Captain Phasma, Captain Poe. I guess it's easy to make Captain in the Star Wars universe, but we're going to open these guys up, get them all out, and have a big Black Series party, and I hope you'll join me. So here's Captain Phasma, Rey, Poe, Lando, Captain Rex, and the Royal Guard all out of the packaging. And I got these for a pretty easy sale. $5 each, pretty much. That's not too bad. Taking a look first at Poe, he's got a nice jacket. The arms have printing on them, rebel symbol, single jointed elbows, upper torso movement. Any waist? No waist. The likeness, not so bad, I suppose. Way better than the one from the original Force Awakens wave. Hard to be worse than that, but he does have some leg rotation. They go out and in, upper thigh movement. There goes Rey, double jointed knees, ankle rockers, and pivot. And he's a pretty solid figure. And just in case you need the size comparison, that's pretty much what this whole video is going to be about, is how they stack up to each other. Now, I guarantee you Lando's next to fall, but this Poe, I like it. Looks like Oscar Isaac, I think that's his name. Pretty well. Holster. Holds the gun. You know how much I love that. And he's got trigger fingers that want to hold the gun, but it takes a little bit of effort to get that index finger in there. But I'm not going to waste the whole video trying to do it. But you saw him hold it, so that's him. I would say 3 out of 5. I wish he was in his fighter pilot outfit, but maybe you could do the head swap and swap the two. So we'll move him off screen, and we're going to pick up Phasma. We're just going to do this old swap. There you go. Wow, I was wrong. It was Rey again. Well, Rey's just going to go take a nap. But anyway, looking at Phasma, this Phasma is enormous. Definitely the tallest figure, and she is just a great character. And her arms aren't actually they're single jointed, but they're like ratcheted. So I guess they're elbows on a hinge, which is new to me. I've never seen that, especially on Black Series. Weird, because it gives it that kind of double jointed action. I like it. I think it's a good idea. Might wear out over time, but it's a good way to get around that double jointed elbow action that Black Series never wants to do on their figures. Phasma though, the paint job, I wish it was chrome. Hard to do that, I know, but really nice deco. Has a belt that's trying to come off. We'll fix that in post, but no place to hold the gun. The gun, I don't know. I've seen it before. I've seen it with the range trooper. Not my favorite gun, but painted almost kind of a gold wash over it. Little black lines, not too bad. The cape is plastic. Rotation at the upper torso. No waist again. What's the deal? Legs kick out, not very much because the armor rubs up against each other. Double jointed knees, no thigh, and ankle rockers and pivot. So you can get some posing, not too much. One thing I love about Captain Phasma is actually at Disney's Hollywood Studios, where she and a lot of these stormtroopers march every hour on the hour in the afternoons. And I can't imagine how hot it is in that Orlando sun. Oof. But they do it, and it's awesome. If you ever get a chance, check it out. It's great. Let's see. Rey, you've been a real thorn in my side this whole review. Let's take a look at you. Oh, Captain Phasma, 3.5 out of 5. I think that's fair. So Rey feels pretty small. I'm not this weird stick she always seems to have. I have this because I bought the Ray speeder bike, and I don't know, it doesn't seem to ever want to go over her the way that it goes over her in the movies, but I don't know, not a fan of it. I feel like they're leading to her having a double, like a yellow double-bladed lightsaber. I don't know. Because we all know she doesn't have this one anymore. She does have cloth. Ooh, that's nice. Cloth is always great. Let's see. She's got single-jointed dainty elbows. I feel like she's smaller than the one that came with the speeder bike, but maybe that's just me. The weapon looks like it would fit in there, which is great. This is the blaster Han Solo gave her in The Force Awakens. She does have some upper torso movement. Her head goes left and right, and then she's got the thigh swivel. Legs go back, out, forward, whatever you want. Double jointed knees, which don't look too great, just because it looks like a giant knee pad. And then no boot cut, but she does have ankle rockers and ankle pivot. So not the worst outfit for Rey, but I think this is the one that she wears when she goes to go meet Luke at his former Jedi Academy, and she's like holding the lightsaber. Which the lightsaber, this one, ooh, looks really good. Is the blade removable? It is. So that way you can have her be like, look here, take it. I came all this way, please. You know. So we'll pop that one back in. Ta-da, fits right in. Perfect. For Rey, I'm going to give a 2.5 out of 5. I'm not super impressed with it, but it's nice to have a little different variation of her. So we'll throw her in the done pile. Lando, my dude, I can't believe you've stood so long. You were not cooperative during the setup of the figures here, but look at you go. So this thing, not cloth, plastic, but painted nicely with that gold interior trim. Little sloppy along the edges there, but you know, you're never going to see it if he's wearing it. At the top, you've got black, and on the exterior, you've got blue. He does come with one weapon. Actually comes with two things. I believe this is the transmitter that he holds when he's talking. Holding the gun is easy. He's got the trigger finger, and you can shoot all the stormtroopers on Cloud City with it, which is great, and then let everybody know that you're speaking their language and saying, hey, we're taking Cloud City back from the Empire, even though you made a deal, which changes all the time, and it's going to probably continue to change with that attitude. Lando does have upper torso movement, head on a hinge and ball peg, just like all the others. Why even say it? No waist. None of these have waist. I find that weird. Single jointed elbows, shoulders go all the way around. Thighs go up, down, back, whatever. Thigh, double jointed knee. Ankle rocker, ankle pivot. There we go. All right, so not too bad for Lando. I wish the face was a little bit more lifelike. He doesn't look exactly like Billy D. Williams, but he's trying. He's trying. He gets the point across for sure. He definitely has that. And actually, by the way, doesn't this just like... You see Poe, for instance, he's got like the leather jacket, looks nice. And then you see like the difference between the clothes back in the 70s compared to the clothes in the newer movies. It's weird. Like it's the same universe, like barely, 30 years have passed. And the clothes and designs are all just so different. There you go, now you're falling. For Lando, since you're probably going to give me a hard time on the Black Series shelf, a 3 out of 5. Not bad, but I didn't have a Lando, so you're getting points for that. Now, Captain Rex. I watched a few episodes of Clone Wars. I'm not the biggest Clone Wars fanatic. I definitely know a lot of people who are, but Jango in, Attack of the Clones makes the clone army, and I'm guessing each clone wants their own identity, so they customize their armor because they're all so much alike. And so they all have this same face. So they customize their armor and their weapons to give themselves some sort of unique bit. And boy, he looks awesome. He's got cloth right here, 2 holsters that hold on to the guns. Decided to give him one just to protect himself. The shoulder pad, super sweet. Gonna look real good with the rest of my Stormtrooper army. So will Phasma, but It's got kind of a dirt black wash, like he's been in war, which I love. Ooh. And then, if somebody could tell me why he's got these hashes right here, like what's he keeping count of? I don't understand. Is that his kill count? Because if he's killed this many, he needs to up his numbers. But I like it. This figure, even without knowing any of the history about him, really, really dynamic, really cool. I like him. He's got just a lot of personality already out of the box. Tells me a ton about him. And I like the viewfinder goes down so that he can actually use it, unlike the Boba Fett and Jango Fett that I've bought previously. The other shoulder pad, really nice. I like the paint job, and it tells me so much about him. The cloth goods are nice. He's got your basic Black Series articulation. What? Wait a minute. Is that double jointed elbows? On a Black Series action figure? Is this a misprint? It has to be. That's amazing. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. So, wow. This, whew. I know it didn't come out this year, but man, I wish I had this last year. Oh man, that is, this is one sweet figure. Oh man, this is one sweet figure. I'm going to say like a 4.5 out of 5. I really dig this guy. I was actually looking at all the boxes and I'm like, oh, I'm just going to open them up. Mostly because of Captain Rex here. So yeah, very, very excellent right there. And then we come to the Royal Guard, which comes with a dinky little gun, which he can't hold, by the way. Because this other arm is covered by his stupid cloth cape. And wait, what are you hiding down here? What? Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Where are you hiding all this? Okay, so you have a holster. Hold up. Put the gun in there. That fits. That's nice. Okay. Do I dare display him without the cloth? So getting rid of the wedding dress. We've got quite the build here. So, red. I may not display him with this, if I'm being honest. This covers up so much detail. I had no idea that this was all under this cape. So let's go over this guy. He looks like he's wearing a ton of paintball pads, I guess. Ugh, single jointed tight elbows. Upper torso. Does he have waist? He does not. But it's built into the upper torso movement, so that's fine. Head comes on ball and peg. I'm not going to keep that head on it because that doesn't make any sense. You know what? He's going to be a custom. I'm going to definitely have to do something with this body. This is pretty cool. The weapon, I'm not sure if I'm even holding it right. And by the way, the gun doesn't even fit in the hand with the trigger finger. So -1 for that. The weapon, it's like a staff of some kind. I don't know. Did the Royal Guards even really do anything in the original trilogy? Or were they just dummies that got beat up by Yoda and Luke? I mean, they weren't anything, right? But the figure is sweet. I'm definitely going to get some fun custom work out of him. Throw the weapon over there. And I'm pretty sure, just based on this, if he was covered up the whole time, just work with me here. If he was covered up the whole time wearing this, it's so boring. The Royal Guards are boring. They don't even look cool. They just look like a red ghost. Ugh. 2 out of 5 for if he's covered up. But this has potential. This is cool. And I'm glad they included it with the figure. So I'm going to say a 3.25 out of 5. I like the buckles. I like the pads. I like the armor. It looks really cool. So, yeah. Weird that I'm ending an action figure review with a headless figure. And I've got a lot of boxes to clean up, so if you could, hit like, share, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments which one of these I was wrong about, or if you like one of them, or anything. Just leave a comment. Let me know. Who's your favorite Star Wars character out of these? Is it Rex? It's probably Rex. If not, it's Headless Red Guy. Make sure you check us out on Instagram and Twitter, both at The Toy Temple. And remember, You're never too old to enjoy the things you love. I can't believe I did that. None of them fell over.